Title: The Lazy Ant Learns the Value of Teamwork. Scene 1. Introduction. Soft, cheerful music plays. A grassy meadow with a large anthill appears. Ants are busy carrying food, working together as a team. Narrator: Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow, there was a bustling anthill where all the ants worked hard to gather food for the winter. Among them was an ant named Andy, who didn't like to work at all. While the other ants carried food and built their home, Andy spent his time napping under a shady leaf. Andy is shown lying on his back, watching the clouds while his fellow ants march past him, carrying food. Narrator: Andy believed that life was meant for fun and rest, not hard work. He thought, why bother working when the others are doing it for me? Scene 2. The rainy day. Dark clouds gather over the meadow. Rain begins to pour heavily. The ants hurry to take shelter in the anthill, carrying their last bits of food inside. Andy stays outside, looking surprised and confused. Narrator: One day, heavy rain began to fall. The hard-working ants quickly rushed into the anthill, their food stored safely for the coming days. But Andy, who had spent his time relaxing, had nothing to eat and no shelter to keep him dry. Andy shivers under a small leaf as the rain soaks him. He looks longingly at the anthill, where the other ants are safe and warm. Narrator: Andy realized he had made a big mistake. While his friends had worked hard to prepare for difficult times, he had wasted his days doing nothing. Scene 3. Learning a lesson. The rain stops, and the sun comes out. Andy approaches the anthill timidly, watching the other ants work together to fix small leaks caused by the rain. Narrator: When the rain finally stopped, Andy decided to ask the other ants for help. They welcomed him back but reminded him that he had to do his part if he wanted to stay. Andy is shown helping carry food alongside the other ants. Though he looks tired, he also seems determined and proud of his effort. Narrator: Andy worked harder than ever, helping repair the anthill and gather fresh food. For the first time, he understood the value of teamwork and why everyone's effort mattered. Scene 4. The moral. The anthill is shown bustling with activity again. Andy now works alongside the others, smiling as he carries food into the anthill. Narrator: From that day on, Andy was no longer lazy. He had learned that working together not only made life easier but also brought a sense of belonging and pride. The scene fades out to show the peaceful meadow under a golden sunset. Text on screen: Teamwork and hard work lead to success and happiness.